Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so solo leveling arise, we got ourselves our maintenance for Wednesday, and with that we will get our new hunters and some more. That is right. So looking at what the maintenance details entail, we are going to be getting Beast with his exclusive weapon, so obviously they are probably going to do the whole dice event unless they want to officially introduce the weapons banner, because we know that's eventually going to be a thing. So if they want to make that a thing now and actually showcase it, then they could quite easily do so. But they might save it and just keep doing the whole dice thing and introduce the weapon banner on global, so, or when everything is released. But yeah, Beast, exclusive weapon, we'll take those. We knew that was going to be a thing. This was a bit of a shocker, as you could say the least, because we weren't expecting a weapon. We know that there's a new weapon coming along for the release of Global, but it seems that we're going to be getting an additional new weapon for JINWOO early. So it'll be interesting to see on what that's going to be. We've got two weapons to look in. Well, I've already looked into it previously, but this could be one of those dropping now or tomorrow. So that could be a thing. Two new red gates, new events, new packages, and system improvement and bug fixes. Beautiful. Ending packages and events, we kind of... yeah, we kind of know this. I guess the cool thing about this is that the event items will be converted to 100 gold each after the event ends and will be added to your account. That's a bit stingy. 100 gold? They should make it like, I don't know, like 10,000 gold per? I think that would have been more better, but alright, fair enough. But yeah, no, yeah, we get it, you know. Choi, he's done and dusted, he's had his moment. Move on, Beast, get your ass in here, boy. So there we go. Moving along, additional info. The total purchase account in the bonus tab of the shop will reset on Wednesday. We recommend you claim all the available bonus items before the maintenance begins. Any unclaimed bonus items will be distributed via mail later. So yeah, if you haven't done that already, make sure you're doing that. Obviously with the compensation, Essence Stone 300, Gate Key 1, Weapon Enhancement Gear 2 times 10. Cool. And that is basically it. So that's pretty much what's happening. Again, the biggest shocker truly is that we are getting a brand new weapon. No one saw that coming, but we are aware of two weapons that are going to be added into the game potentially tomorrow, or you know, who knows when. But also we do have a video footage of Beast, so let's take a look. Alright, so this is actual in-game footage. Let's have a look what we're looking at here. Oh, there's YOONHO. Yep, that's the one that we have. Oh no, it's changing. The Beast. Dark type fighter. There we go. So he's an attacking class. Well, it's gonna be interesting. I'll show you a real monster. Oh god. Okay, so we do have a brief look at his kit itself. So we've got a better, well, we know that this unit is providing us with bleed, and he's going to be benefiting from the bleed onto the enemy. The more bleed we can apply, the more damage that we're able to do. I mean, we'll go through the kit in just a second. So core attack is slaughter. Oh my god. Violent assault. That looks good. Good. And then Strength Hunter, who mauls enemies with his beast-like claws. Oh, this is going to be cool. Extreme attack, beast form. Jeez Louise, I'm curious to see what the damage is going to be. Magic Beast Ambush, a fighter who uses constant waves of powerful dark element. Wait, what? The Roar can boost your allies? Wait, what? We've got some support play? Hey, yo. Damn! Alright, hold on, let's back. Okay, that, oh, okay, hold on a minute. Let me just double check. What did that say? A fighter who uses constant waves of powerful dark element attacks and a magic beast roar to boost his attack and attacks of all allies. Now the question is it going to be sticking to the dark attribute, or is it going to be on all allies? Oh wait, nope. JINWOO. There we go. There it is. His support role is boosting. Oh, this is huge. This is a changer right here. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this ultimate, I assume his ultimate is just gonna be like a big uppercut to leading into like maybe another attack. There's no way they've got like some sort of animation. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if it is that. Bro, this part right here, sheesh, that's clean. Anyway, so there we go. That's footage of Beast himself. So yeah, we'll take it, boys. Okay, so if you guys wanted more clarification on what this character is providing to the table, like I said, so he's an attacking class, and he's working effectively more from the bleed side of things. So just to give you guys an idea, increases the damage of basic attack by a certain percent for each instance of bleed effect applied to the target. Their maximum possible chance, increase is certain percent. So we don't know all the percentages, but we have a foundation on what we're doing in terms of upping our damage and what DOT that we're applying. So it increases the damage of core attacks according to the number of bleed effect instances applied to this target. YOONHO also recovers a small amount of HP. Now, originally I'm just like, right, okay, why are we recovering small amount of HP? What's going on? It seems that there might be some sort of bleed that we're also applying onto ourselves, from what Mass has also found out, so we'll get into that in just a second. Magic Beast Claws has its all basic attack enhanced, doubled. Yeah, enhancement effect doubled. There we go. Increases his skill damage by 50% of his reduced HP ratio. He uses Violent Approach or Slaughter to apply the bleed effect to enemies, inflicting continuous damage. The damage of Magic Beast Claws and Slaughter increase when attacking bleeding targets. When he uses Extreme Attack Beast Form, he applies the Extreme Attack Beast Form effect to himself and receives continuous damage equal to 8% of his current HP every 3 seconds. So there we go. That is the DOT bleed that he's now applying onto himself. Now, I guess this kind of correlates quite nicely in terms of with our HP ratio. Depending on how low it is, we can actually benefit from actually doing more damage. So it's not too bad. So having that, and then obviously being able to recover HP, it does kind of make his kit very fair and on the line. So we'll take that. Moving along, where was I at? His damage taken increases by 15%. But he gains super armor, which increases his basic attack damage and attack speed by 30%. So we have to take that into note. Oh, okay. That'll be interesting to see. But we get super armor, so that's actually a bonus rather than just giving us a straight up attack 30% and attack speed 30%. I think that super armor does play a huge role. So we'll take that. And then chart. Okay, we don't care about that. So that's the premise of Beast on how he's going to be working, right? So we're going to cater to the attack on that part. One thing to take note is extra info for Beast. So his ultimate duration is 20 seconds. There might be an increase duration in his dupe, since his bleed himself every 3 seconds in his ult. It might increase to 30 seconds or something. Okay, so we don't know what his dupe, we don't know what the extra dupes are in terms of his additional passives. So food for thought. We'll just kind of leave that to one side, and then once we get info on what he's doing within his dupe side of things, we'll see on how that can correlate into benefiting us in terms of the whole bleed situation onto himself. But like I said, with his kit itself, I mean, it's fine. I mean, yes, we're taking 50% increase more damage, but we've got super armor and attack buffs, and then of course we do have that recovery possibility for himself. Moving along, so that's Beast. That's what I really wanted to get out of the way. So when it comes to the weaponry, what could it be? There's two weapons that we know of. The Moon Shadow Dagger, which is more support for Dark. I'm more leaning to say that this is the weapon that we're going to be getting, purely because of Beast just being a Dark type. So they could be catering to providing more for Dark, which for JINWOO's weapon, not needed. Realistically, not. I think personally for me, I would much rather need more support for fire, but whatever. But that could be a thing, or it could be the bow. Speaking of the fire, I don't know if this is the Phoenix bow or the bow that we're going to be getting, but this is just one of the imagery that of a weapon that we don't have that could be is supporting fire. So talking about support fire, that also could be the thing. So again, I've already gone through these weaponry, but just a quick little look, of course. So when Moon Glow Shining in the Dark is used, it applies the full moon effect to target. When the last attack of the Moon Glow Shining in the Dark hits, it slows down time for 3 seconds and applies 1 stack of Lunar Eclipse to self per stack of Full Moon. Full Moon increases damage taken by a certain percent. That's infinite. Lunar Eclipse increases the user's dark damage by a certain percent, stacks up to a certain amount of times, and then duration we'll find out. So that's pretty much the premise. Again, more support for the dark type, solid weaponry, kind of giving us that shadow step effect in terms of slowing down time, and just more dark damage being applied. It'll be interesting to see on how well of a weapon this is in terms of the scythe and the katana, of course, or maybe this could potentially be the scythe's replacement, maybe. And then going into the dupes, enhances the effect of full moon and lunar eclipse. Dupe 3 increases the user's dark damage. Dupe 2. Dupe 3, when shadow step hits, it applies 1 instance of lunar eclipse per instance of full moon. So, yep, as expected, it's kind of correlating now with the shadow step side of things once we get into that third dupe. Dupe 4, cooldown goes down, and then if you max it out, the user's damage increases by a certain percent while the time slowing effect is active. Now I'm curious to see. That's still going to be. That has to fall in line with Shadow Step, so that Dupe 5 could be something insane. So that's pretty much the dagger right here, and then this is the bow, the Phoenix Soul bow that I just showed you guys. So pretty much with this bow, when Phoenix Rapid Fire is used, the Firebird Soul effect is applied every 3rd, 6th, and 9th arrow shot. When the last attack of the basic attack hits, it applies the Firebird Soul effect. Firebird Soul core attack changes to Flame Shot, and this is of course infinite. Increases the flame shot damage by 50% per Firebird Soul stacks up to X amount of times. When the user uses flame shot, consumes all Firebird Soul attacks. Essentially, this is just a full-on fire support in terms of again, if the enemy has a weakness to fire, then realistically this more than likely will be the weapon to take in terms of to maximize damage. That's pretty much it. Not sure what the percentage will be in terms of the damage output, but realistically from what we know, if we look at the current bows right now, that are, well, I say the current bow, realistically it is the lightning bow that's kind of holding it down, but ranged weapons right now are looking pretty broken, not to say the least. So anyway, fills 35% of the user's core gauge every 3rd, 6th, and 9th arrow of Phoenix Rapid Fire. I kind of want the Dupe 1, that's pretty fire, pun intended. Dupe 2 increases damage to fire. Dupe 3, on the last attack of the Phoenix Rapid Fire, Firebird Soul stacks up to 2 times, increases flame shot damage by 60% per stack. Kind of want that 3rd dupe. If you get that 3rd dupe, that is going to be absolutely beautiful in terms of maximizing damage. So yeah, and then the last dupe, when Flame Shot is used, they regain the Firebird Soul instances that were consumed at 1 to 3 instances. They gain 1 instance of Firebird Soul. At 4 instances, they gain 2 instances of Firebird Soul. The user's core gauge also fills up 100%. A maxed out bow is insane. Like it's ridiculous on how they're catering to actually getting back your instances. So the consistency of maximizing damage truly is on a whole nother level in terms of duping out this bow completely. So yes, if we can cater to that, we will most definitely cater to that, because that sounds insane in terms of the fire damage. But regardless, boys, there we go. That is pretty much what we're looking at in terms of the 2 new weapons that we know of could get added. Maybe one of them, we know one of them is getting added. It could be a weapon that we don't know of. To be honest, with how they've announced that Beast is going to be the next unit, they could very well surprise us with a weapon that we don't know of. That could be a thing with how they've done the SSR Hunter. But that's really what I wanted to go through to inform you guys about the maintenance go through Beast's kit itself, so you guys are aware on how that man is going to be working. Or that beast is going to be working, should I say, along with the weaponry. So that is everything. We're just kind of waiting on seeing on how JINWOO's weapon is going to be introduced. Will it be a selection banner? Will there be an event? Or will they officially introduce us to the weapon banner? We'll have to wait and see. But on that note, I will leave it there. Make sure you're grinding. Make sure you're getting your essence ready. And I guess the final question is to be asked. Are you ready?